Here's a quick overview on the DeepAR Studio. You can download it for free in our website and start creating right now. The Studio is a powerful yet simple and intuitive tool that lets you create your own amazing augmented reality content. Once you're done, you can export it in a single file, and then it's ready for you to pop it in your app or your game at any platform. This is how it looks. It's divided in three main parts: the scene, the viewport, and the inspector. Other additional features can be found in the toolbar as well. We'll look into those in a minute, but mostly you'll be looking at these three elements while you work on your creation. The scene shows all of the 3D elements in your project and their hierarchy. You can drag and drop them around as you wish. In the bottom, you'll find the textures, materials, and sounds. This is where you import all of your textures, animations, or even sounds if you need that. The viewport is straightforward. It's a real-time view of your work. By default, you are shown this lady's face, but you can import your own pictures or simply turn your webcam on and just strike directly in your face as you go and work in your project. You can change the window resolution or choose from the available templates. Use play and pause buttons to play your animations if you have any. Going to the inspector, you can tweak your transformation values and much more. Once you select a node in the scene view, the inspector updates for that specific node as expected. Under node properties, you make your node visible or not, enable animation, change the way the mesh is driven, if you have a joint driven rig for example, change the UV space and the layer position in the stack. In case you have multiple elements that need to be in the same layer, but they have an order of proximity to the camera, you can define that order by giving different depth values to each piece. This is useful for air cards, for example. Moving forward to the blend shapes, here you can manipulate how much deformation you want. And finally, in the material properties, you can tweak the shaders and mess with the parameters as desired. There's a vast array of incredible shaders included. For instance, we include the matcap shader in the box, which is a very fast way of shading a random mesh, even if that mesh doesn't have any UVs. So it looks like a certain physical material, super realistic and really cool results. You will find all of the other good stuff you can expect too. In the top, you can import or open FBX models or studio files. You can export your own creation too. Under assets, you can add more custom shaders if you need. You can access the animation editor where you can set triggers for specific animations, and this is where you can slice up your animation loops. The lighting editor lets you change the global 3-point lighting setting. You can rename or delete nodes directly in the studio. You can add an empty node if you need a container or a group for your other nodes. And you can add a quad if you need a picture or a quick animation, or even a color correction LUT. You can add a component to a certain node. There's a ton of them for very specific scenarios. You can learn more about them in the documentation or in the next videos. This was a quick overview on the studio. I hope that it was helpful, and we will catch up in the next video where we're going to create our first filter from scratch. I'll see you there.